अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम बैक टू द रेडी रूम। उम्मीद है आप सब खैरियत से हैं। मेरा नाम है सुबान अहमद आमिर, योर होस्ट फॉर टुडेज़ एपिसोड। Today's episode features a very special guest, someone that has represented Pakistan at international platforms on multiple occasions, someone who is an inspiration to young female athletes all over Pakistan and is Pakistan's first ever sport climber. Welcome to the show, Amani Jannat. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, theek tak. So let's begin at the start of your journey. Can you take us back to how you first discovered sport climbing as a profession that you'd like to pursue in your life?
So I first started climbing when I was 8 years old. And I was very lucky कि एक climbing wall बिल्कुल मेरे घर के पास खुली और मैं वहाँ पे उसके first week of starting में ही चली गई. And I had been doing sports, a lot of other sports at school, but climbing really clicked with me. Climbing was a sport जहाँ पे आप किसी और के साथ नहीं compete कर रहे होते बल्कि आप अपने साथ compete कर रहे होते हैं. You just have the wall and it's you and you're fighting with the wall, not another
Right.
opponent. So it was very unique. I really liked it. And ever since I've been doing it, it's been almost 15 years now.
So, what was the initial response from your family like? कि आप एक इतनी unique sport अपने career के लिए choose कर रही हैं. What was their initial response?
So at first, climbing is a very new sport, right? So not a lot of people thought कि it's a sport. People
Yes,
considered it as a recreational activity, जैसे कि jumping castle होगा बच्चों के लिए. तो initially तो as a hobby करी थी कि it's a good physical exercise, so that's why my parents took me there. But आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हमें पता चलना शुरू हुआ कि this is internationally recognized. Then it got recognized by the Olympics. और फिर SNGPL approached me and took me into their official team.
Right.
So they had a very positive response to it. When they realized that I have talent, my seniors really encouraged me. So they were very supportive of it, and I'm very lucky in that sense.
That's great. You became a professional climber at the age of 15. As you said, कि शुरू में it was a hobby. So what was the transition like कि from sport climbing being a hobby to an actual profession that you like to pursue throughout your life? तो वो transition किस तरह का था आपके लिए?
So it's very hard for women to choose to go into a sport. They don't get a lot of support from this society. बड़े होते हुए भी हमें ये सिखाया नहीं जाता कि औरतें स्पोर्ट में जाएं. It's mostly for the men, right? लेकिन I was lucky कि मेरी फैमिली ने सपोर्ट किया और जो सीनियर क्लाइंबर्स थे they recognized my talent and they really encouraged me कि you should pursue this. And when somebody who does really well in that sport, they tell you and they recognize you, so you have that feeling inside कि maybe I should pursue this.
Right. So were there any inspirations for you, role models जिनकी वजह से आपने ये चीज़ आगे pursue की और वो आपके लिए drivers बने in throughout your career?
So there were a few women in Pakistan who were my seniors and I saw them climbing. And then I had this thing कि maybe I was too short to climb. So I looked on the internet and I found this really cool climber and she was 5'2" like me and she was doing really well. And I thought if she can do it, I can do it. And so I've been doing it ever since.
Right. And what other challenges that you think were a part of your journey? कि financial, social, किसी भी तरह के challenges जो आपने अपने career में face किए हों जिसकी वजह से आपने सोचा यार this might not be for me.
Okay, so climbing का infrastructure इतना developed नहीं है पाकिस्तान में because it's a very new sport तो और it's a very expensive sport as well. तो उसको create करने में काफ़ी मुश्किलात आती हैं और इतनी awareness भी नहीं है तो ज़्यादा facilities नहीं हैं पाकिस्तान में ख़ास तौर पे लाहौर में. तो till the age of 15 I did not have a climbing community. So the first time I went to Islamabad, that's where I found my people. That's where I found all the climbers. And तब मुझे जाके mentor मिले, trainers मिले. उससे पहले I had just been learning on my own from Google, from YouTube. But it's very hard to find seniors and then opportunities because it requires so much money to do it, to go abroad and to train. उसमें काफ़ी issues आए. And then पाकिस्तान में वो 3 disciplines ही नहीं हैं जो internationally recognized हैं. We only train on one discipline and then we train on rock. So it's
Right.
very hard to translate your training on rock onto an actual wall when
सही
you go abroad.
सही कैन यू गो इन डिटेल अबाउट द 3 डिसिप्लिन्स के आपकी स्पोर्ट के अंदर ये 3 डिसिप्लिन्स कौन से हैं और फिर किस तरह से ये चीज़ें इन चीज़ों का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पाकिस्तान के अंदर इम्प्लीमेंट किया जा सकता है?
Okay, so I would love to talk about the 3 disciplines. The 3 disciplines are speed, lead, and boulder.
राइट
So you can think of speed as a vertical sprint. It's a standard route all over the world. You train on it, and it's the same when you go to the competition, and you have to try to get the minimum time. So it's like a race. Lead and boulder are very creative disciplines. उसमें हर competition के हर round में different route होता है. So
सही
you can't train on a standard route.
सही
So every time you go to a competition, you have to solve the route. You have to think of how to get to the top. So in lead, एक ही route होता है, and you have to climb to the top, and you get scores based on how high you get. For boulder, there are 4 boulders per round. So you have to get to the top of each boulder, and the person with the minimum tries wins.
Right. So that sounds very interesting. Something that I'd like to try as well.
You
inshallah.
definitely should.
Achha, next up, I'd like to talk about the events that you've participated in, especially the international events. So, how did it feel to represent Pakistan at the 19th Asian Games in China and the Asian Continental Games in Saudi Arabia?
So it's a lot of responsibility to represent your country. You
Yes.
know कि आपकी country की reputation is attached to you and your performance, and also your conduct. Everybody is watching you. Other athletes are talking to you, और उनकी image वही होएगी जो आप present करेंगे अपने country की. So it was. I didn't have a lot of experience, and the first competition I did was the second largest sporting competition there is in the world, which is the Asian Games. So it was a great experience, a lot of responsibility, a lot to learn, and you're competing with the top athletes in the world. So it's a great thing, and you get to learn a lot. So the first competition did not go as well, but I was more confident in the second one, which was the Asian Continental Cup in Riyadh, and I did really well. I secured the 4th position in speed. So I was more confident in talking to other athletes and the coaches and learning a lot more.
Right. So, are there any upcoming events that you're looking forward to? Something that you're training for right now, or something that you have made a goal कि यार इस competition पे जाना है, जीतना है, inshallah. तो
So I can't really reveal unless we actually go.
अच्छा
But
सही
yeah, we have planned a lot of competitions. So the goal would be to win the World Championship, right? And
Inshallah.
then go to the Olympics and win a medal there.
inshallah.
But of course, we start from smaller steps because Pakistan is pretty far behind than other countries. So it'll just be great if Pakistan keeps representing
और
internationally.
इससे ज़्यादा बात अब I'd like to connect this to a quote that you gave and during one of your TEDx talks कि आपके ये जो first steps हैं I believe that you're laying a foundation for other young athletes to build upon, right? And a quote that you said in one of your TED talks was, greatness isn't always measured in medals. It's measured in the impact you have on others. अब when we talk about Pakistan, हम एक ऐसे माशरे में रहते हैं जहाँ पे हमारे लेजेंड्स की अहमियत तब पैदा होती है जब या तो वो कुछ जीतते हैं या फिर अनफॉर्चुनेटली दे पास अवे. तो how can we bring about a cultural shift कि we appreciate our models such as yourself जो athletes हैं for what they're doing, what they're trying to achieve and the foundation that they have built for other athletes to build upon?
So I think that starts at the grassroots level कि हम household level पे the people that we appreciate जो हमारे models होते हैं, we have to change that, right? So we have to appreciate athletes and people who are actually trying to do something for your country instead of maybe other kind of celebrities. But the वो चीज़ ऊपर जाती है फिर institutions में. So institutions will invest more in sports. Our federations will invest more. More sponsorships will be given to athletes. And then you build up an athlete and then they perform well.
Right.
But Pakistan में unfortunately उल्टा होता है.
ऐसे
The
ही है.
athlete has to perform well and then they are appreciated.
Yes. हाँ. तो इस तरह से मतलब कि जैसे आपने मेंशन किया कि एथलीट कुछ बन जाता है, उसके बाद हमारी हुकूमत काम करती है। अच्छा यार, ये एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो हम बाकियों को भी करा सकते हैं। तो डिड यू एक्सपीरियंस एनीथिंग कि अच्छा आपकी क्या स्पोर्ट को उस तरह की अहमियत मिली आफ्टर व्हाट यू हैव डन, या फिर डू यू थिंक इट स्टिल रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ रिसोर्सेज फॉर अदर पीपल टू एक्चुअली बेनिफिट फ्रॉम?
So climbing is a very new sport, though I'm sure it will take a lot more time to build up a foundation for it. That's what me and the other athletes are trying to do. हमें पता है कि we might not win international medals, but we have to build this foundation. So all of my teammates are also teaching younger climbers. I am also teaching younger climbers. So we're trying to build up a generation of climbers who can then maybe win medals.
Let's talk about the climbing community. What is it like, and how do people help each other out? How do they collaborate with each other, and how competitive is it?
Okay. So I'll tell you my experience. When I was 15 years old, I went to Islamabad for the first time, and Islamabad is the hub of climbing, right? So because climbing started with the rocks, and rock climbing is a much older sport. So when sport climbing came into the scene, rock climbers started their clubs and they started teaching sport climbing to students. So I didn't have a lot of teachers in Lahore, but when I went to Islamabad and I was competing against these people, against these clubs, but they saw my talent and then they basically adopted me
Right.
as their student, right? And they taught me for free. With so much enthusiasm and so much love. They just opened their arms to me. Come and we'll teach you, because जो भी climbers आपको मिलेंगे ना, they'll be so passionate about their sport. They'll forget about the competition, they'll forget about being first, they'll just love climbing and they'll want you to come climb with them. So that's what I saw. And it's really, really collaborative. Competition day पे होता है competitive, but besides that, we all train together.
So, is there anyone from the community that you consider your rival? Someone that pushes you on an everyday basis कि यार इसने आज ये अचीव किया तो मैं इससे बेहतर करूँगा, and someone that you push कि अच्छा आज मैंने ये चीज़ किया तो वो आपसे बेहतर होने की कोशिश करेंगे या करेंगी. तो is there someone like that in the community?
So before I went professional, my biggest rival was my childhood best friend, and she lived right next to my door. And we climbed together, we trained together. Competition day पे इकट्ठे एक ही गाड़ी में जाते थे. हमारी दोनों की mothers, they're best friends. And so it was never really competitive in that sense. Like, we just loved climbing and that's what we did together. After becoming professional, so my biggest rival is actually my teammate in SNGPL, which is Sui Northern Gas Pipelines Limited. So we, of course, train together. We have our training camps together. And we're teaching each other things all the time. We're sharing everything. There's ऐसा कोई नहीं है कि oh, we should have a competitive edge over the other person, कोई sabotage करना, nothing of that sort. It is very, very such
It's
a
healthy competition.
yes,
Right.
it's such a caring community, to be honest.
सही. So let's talk about something that young aspiring athletes might face, some problems. तो सबसे पहले तो मैं ये पूछना चाहूँगा कि हम लोग सुनते हैं कि बहुत सारे एथलीट्स को उनके पेरेंट्स या उनके घर वाले उतना सपोर्ट नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि हमारा माशरा ही सीधी सीधी बात है नहीं सपोर्ट करता उतना, तो उनके पास इतनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ ही नहीं होती. तो आपको क्या लगता है कि ये मसले मसाइल किस तरह से ठीक हो सकते हैं या फिर बेहतर हो सकते हैं?
Okay, so इसमें mindset का काफ़ी रोल आ जाता है. अब of course I can't really say about the financial constraints of families, but women, especially like when they're little girls, they're not really encouraged to go into sports. लड़कों के पास फिर भी opportunities आती हैं, वो गली में भी क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, स्कूल में भी खेल रहे हैं, घर आके they're joining clubs and playing together. लड़कियों के लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है, ख़ास तौर पे after they hit puberty. It's very hard for them to go out, and they always need a chaperone with them, right? So it's very hard for them to find a community, and they're not encouraged to show their body outside. They're encouraged to cover up and just hide, and घर में आप hobbies ढूंढ लो, baking कर लो, crochet कर लो, you know. लेकिन sports में encourage नहीं करता है. तो इसमें parents का बहुत ज़्यादा रोल है कि they're the biggest teachers of their kids, right?
Right.
So they have to teach their kids कि अगर sports आपका passion है, follow that and will support you. मेरी mother ने, she chaperoned me everywhere for all the trainings, all the competitions. Now that I am an adult, I can travel on my own, I can attend competitions alone. But मेरा पूरा childhood, my mother was there. My parents supported me. They protected me from the society's views. और जो negative बातें अगर कोई aunties करती हैं, कोई teachers करते हैं, कोई and they never let that get to me.
Right. So what message would you like to give young aspiring athletes के for example किसी ने ये वीडियो देखी और वो चाहती हैं कि अच्छा यार मैंने भी sport climbing try करनी है, तो what advice would you give to them?
So firstly, I would tell them to reach out to a climber. All the climbers are so ready to help. We're all teaching young kids. So we're always ready to take on another student and pass on our knowledge. That's one of the reasons why we gain knowledge is to pass it on, right? So first of all, reach out and then go to a wall that's nearest to your house and try it out. If it really clicks with you, then continue it. You will face some restriction. कोई आपको discourage करेगा, शायद parents, शायद दोस्त. So don't listen to that. If you know it's the right thing to do and there's nothing wrong with something, then continue doing that.
Right. And I believe कि sports के अंदर हम लोग देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे लोग, इतने लोग मेहनत करते हैं और उनको ज़ाहिर सी बात है हर एक बंदे को उस मेहनत का सिला नहीं मिलता. तो हाउ डू यू थिंक कि हम लोग इस चीज़ को प्रमोट कर सकते हैं कि अच्छा हम लोग मेहनत फॉर द सेक ऑफ मेहनत के हम लोगों को एक चीज़ अच्छी लगती है. आपका फॉर एग्जांपल इंटरेस्ट था स्पोर्ट क्लाइंबिंग में, तो आपके दिमाग में ये चीज़ नहीं थी कि यार मैंने इसमें कुछ अचीव करना है या मेडल्स वगैरह लेना है, इस तरह की चीज़ें. आपके दिमाग में था कि मुझे इस चीज़ का शौक़ है तो मैं ये चीज़ परस्यू करना चाहती हूँ. लेकिन ये माइंडसेट मैं देखता हूँ कि हम लोग इतना नहीं देखते अपने अगली जनरेशन के अंदर, इवन अपनी जनरेशन के अंदर. तो ये हम लोग किस तरह इंस्टिल कर सकते हैं कि लोग मेहनत करें फॉर देयर ओन इंटरेस्ट कि यार अच्छा मुझे इस चीज़ का शौक़ है, मैं इस मेहनत के पीछे कोई रिवॉर्ड हासिल करना नहीं चाहता, इट्स समथिंग दैट आई वांट टू डू फॉर माई सेल्फ.
तो ये ब्रॉट अप पे डिपेंड करता है आपके. तो अगेन इट्स द पेरेंट्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू इंस्टिल दिस क्वालिटी इनटू देयर किड्स. बचपन से ही किड्स आर वेरी मोल्डेबल. तो उनको ये बताएं कि first आना, second आना, that's not the point.
Right.
Even participating in something, working hard for it, training for it, that's the point. The effort that you put into it.
Exactly.
But parents को उस पे सराहना चाहिए rather than कि अगर बच्चा medal आया. That's just a cherry on top, right? तो हमारा unfortunately इस माशरे में ये नहीं है mindset. तो मेरा अपना ये experience रहा है कि when I've trained for the sake of getting better rather than for winning something, that's when I've succeeded. If I'm training just with the mindset कि ओ कल competition है, मैंने इसको हराना है, I've lost. अल्लाह का शुक्र है मुझे बहुत जल्दी ये lesson मिल गया था. तो I've implemented that into my life and अल्लाह का शुक्र है, it's been going well.
So, lastly, to end this off, what advice या फिर what message would you like to give if you could to a younger self? एक 8 साल की उम्र में जिस तरह आपने रॉक क्लाइंबिंग शुरू की, तो उस वक्त अगर आप जा सकती तो व्हाट मैसेज वुड यू लाइक टू गिव योरसेल्फ?
So I think I have this regret that I didn't work as hard as I should have.
अच्छा.
And yeah, even though I've achieved being the national champion and representing my country abroad, I still have this regret that I could have done more. So I would tell her to be more serious about it, make a proper plan about it कि आपका 5-year goal क्या है, 10-year goal क्या है, if that's realistic, can you achieve it, how can you achieve it, to look out for people, more resources, just be more proactive about it and not be too bothered about the discouragement.
Right.
As an 8-year-old, I wasn't really expecting कि मुझे कोई sexism मिलेगा, कोई discrimination मिलेगी, because you don't really have that concept at that age. But I had to face it at every stage of my life, and I would get really disheartened and my parents would cheer me up, but I would want that 8-year-old girl to be more strong.
Right. And you mentioned कि आपको regret है कि I should have done more. तो Can you elaborate on that? What is something that you'd like to achieve? आपने पहले बात की हाँ एक फाउंडेशन वगैरह सेट करनी है फॉर यंगर एथलीट्स, लेकिन एक पर्सनल गोल अगर आप सेट करना चाहती हैं तो वो क्या होगा?
I think if that 8-year-old girl knew about climbing, that it's a very serious sport, she should have strived for getting to the Olympics and winning a medal. If I had set that goal at that age, maybe I would have been there.
Say. With that, Amani, it's been a pleasure having you here. It was a very, very insightful conversation.
Thank
I
you,
had
Subhan,
fun.
for
and
having me here.
It's a pleasure of mine. And I hope you had as much fun as I did. And with that, I'd like to sign off. Khayal rakhein. Allah Hafiz.